First thing I want to go over is the Taylor Lorenz story. I have been talking about this for more than 2 years. If you have been here for an extended period of time, if you're not new, if you came here like before the 2024 election, you know I've been talking about this exact subject. People are losing their fucking minds and calling her a racist and shit. It's insane. Yeah, I know. People hate Taylor Lorenz. I love this article because I used to watch a lot of these guys and slowly moved away because their vibes were so fucked. Like I was saying this in Hassan chat yesterday. You all may recall a Donny O'Sullivan CNN piece leading into the election where he interviewed a portly man with long blonde hair who was one of these like Discord debate guys. Charmhole. He was one of the guys who was also getting paid. It is worth noting that his only like notable contribution to political discourse is eating fistfuls of ranch dressing in Discord debate calls. That's his only thing he's known for, is just being a racist piece of shit who is incredibly degenerate. Fire debate tactic? Yeah, first there was the worm. I was a Hutch watcher until October 7th and was horrified at his takes. I mean, I'm glad you found a better place than that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we don't know who the dark money investor is. But when we went over the information like 2.5 years ago, whenever it was more than 2 years ago, very clear that this was made not just to sow division within the Democratic Party, as if they needed to do that, but it was to give false legitimacy to Epstein and all of his cohorts. If you were to combine all of these people, all of their viewership, their average views, you would collectively have about the size of a denim stream. If you add Destiny to it, then you have all of them together, one of Hassan's gaming streams after like an hour, which is to say like 15,000 viewers, and Destiny's making up the bulk of that. Without him, it's like maybe a low viewership denim stream. Not to put denims down or anything, but I just want to give you an example. Yeah, it's bottom feeder shit. Like I have explained, because I had no audience when I started out on Twitch, and I had to go through the fucking mud to get any eyeballs on this channel, which meant going into those like Discord debate circuits. I know a bunch of these people and they do not care about anything. They are completely nihilistic. If there is a lull in coverage, they will manufacture drama between each other in order to create discourse and then go right back to doing their normal shit. Denims is the quality and Hassan creates a pure audience. Oh yeah, I mean like what I was saying is like a size comparison. It's not to put down Denims or Hassan or anybody. I just wanted to draw like a number comparison. Big liberal content creators are being paid up to $8,000 per month to push party messaging. Dark Money Group is secretly funding high-profile Democratic influencers. An initiative aimed at boosting Democrats online offers influencers up to $8,000 a month to push the party line. All they have to do is keep it a secret and agree to restrictions on their content, which like, I don't think any of these people would like be pushing messaging about Gaza, universal health care, right? Like anti-police, like whatever it is. I don't believe they would be pushing that regardless. I feel like these checks are more in order to try and maintain what little bit of relevancy they have as a bulwark against progressives online. Let's just go through it. In a private group chat in June, dozens of Democratic political influencers discussed whether to take advantage of an enticing opportunity. They were being offered $8,000 a month to take part in a secretive program aimed at bolstering Democratic messaging on the internet. I just want to tell one story. There is a actual leftist, not part of this organization, but was invited by the organization to go and do like a video shoot with a bunch of people who are paid by Progressive Victory. I was talking to them about it at the DNC. We met up for dinner and we were chatting about it. And some of the people in this list were there. When I say that these people are degenerates, I am not lying, because from what they were saying, they finished up the shoot and then went to go grab lunch. During the shoot and afterwards, they could not stop talking about what cartoons they would fuck. Like they were just incredibly incredibly like antisocial. There was a story about some of them before all of them got banned off of Twitch, except for like Hutch and Lonerbox. I remember someone telling me a story about how they like were hanging out with them in a very casual setting, like they weren't entrapped, and they constantly were like daring each other to say slurs. When I say that these are like the most antisocial, degenerate freaks on the internet, like they are like children. These are adults, yes. Some of them are in their 40s. Early 2000s YouTube kids terrify me. Yeah. iPod Touch kids. Bunch of iPod Nano kids. Hutch is paid by Progressive Victory and denies it profusely, by the way. Yeah, he can deny it all he wants. It's on record now. Here, let's continue. But the contract sent to them from Chorus, the nonprofit arm of the liberal influencer marketing platform, came with some strings. Among other issues, it mandated extensive secrecy about disclosing their payments and had restrictions on what sort of political content the creators could produce. In their group chat, influencers debated the details. Should we send a joint email with all of our email addresses, or are we just going to send things separately and hope they change everything for everyone? Lorenzo, a non-binary creator in Columbus, Ohio, with over 884,000 TikTok followers, asked the group. Some joked about collective bargaining. Any Newsies fans here? Eliza Orlins, a public defender and reality TV star known for her appearances on Survivor, posted in the group, "We're a union just by saying so." I don't feel strongly about pushing, to be honest, Aaron Parnas, a Gen Z news influencer, who has been called the Gen Z Walter Cronkite. Who? Who the fuck is this? But like, who? God, media bubbles really are like walled gardens, aren't they? Like, who? Oh, the kid from Midas Touch. Oh, that's who. Okay. Pre-Wolf Blitzer. He was lauded in legacy media outlets. Posted to the chat, they aren't going to modify it anymore. Seems like it, take it or leave it. Parnas declined to comment. For years, Democrats have struggled to work with influencers. In 2024, President Biden's White House snubbed several prominent content creators after they lightly criticized the administration over its policies on climate change, COVID, Gaza, and the TikTok ban. Content creators who challenged Kamala Harris, including Hassan Piker, a well-known influencer on the left, were similarly unwelcome at campaign events. Who Omega Lald? Kind of. No, not Walter Cronkite, but like the kid. After the Democrats lost in November, they faced a reckoning. It was clear that the party had failed to successfully navigate the new media landscape, while Republicans spent decades building a powerful and robust independent media infrastructure, maximizing controversy to drive attention and maintaining tight relationships with creators, despite their small disagreements with Trump. Which I think a key distinction here between the Democrat and Republican Party is that the Republican Party does not say no. They don't say no to anyone who's pushing their message. Nobody. There are ones who are not given checks outright, and there are ones who are welcome into the fold without getting checks. Nick Fuentes, he is paid, but he's paid through cryptocurrency. We don't know who gave him the money. He got like $800,000 in cryptocurrency to keep his shit going, the America First bullshit going. Everyone else is either signed on to like contract agreements with a right-wing media outlet, is getting like a angel investor into their media project, or once they have proven that they have an audience, will then be brought into the fold. Like nobody is rejected. I would probably sponsor leftists if I had money, or probably just a bunch of subs. I mean, that's like, if I had a fuck ton of money, if I had like old money and I was interested in like promoting anti-capitalist progressive content creators, I would just be dumping subs on them. That's all I would be doing. Like I would maybe, I don't know, like pay for their like travel for them to go to like, you know, the socialism conference or DSA National, whatever it is. Like I would just like whatever programs that they're promoting, you know, whether it's like a fundraiser or something, I would just be dumping money into that. I'd astroturf the fuck out of leftists. Yeah, like if they need a new camera, whatever it is. I unironically believe people are doing that with Hassan. No, yeah, I mean, like there are definitely, like, listen, I have community members that have like, you know, been big gifters at times and spoken privately to them. And some of them are like, you know, they're very well off.
Every time my poll goes up, I say, oh,
and
this
they're
is a
like willing to help out when they can. This entire racket is indicative of how you lose a presidential election after raising over $1 billion. They can't buy favor. Yeah, like you can talk about causes you support, but without policy, without a clear, cohesive agenda, and without messaging behind those two things, you have nothing to operate off of other than vibes.